Alright, we're going to be proving that base angles of isosceles triangles are congruent, or isosceles triangle are congruent. We're given that AB is equal to AC. Alright, and we're going to prove that angle B and angle C are congruent. So here's our proof. So we draw X, the midpoint of BC, and you see that right here, and that is a construction. Because you can draw anything. We draw the auxiliary line, AX, and you can see that line right there going straight through the middle. Alright, and that is also a construction. Alright, and then BX is congruent to CX, and that is the definition of perpendicular bisector. Alright, we got AB and AC. AB is congruent to AC, and we also notice that has been given, that those lines are congruent. And we also know we can go ahead and mark that BX and XC are congruent because of the perpendicular bisector and definition of perpendicular bisector. We know that AX and AX are congruent by the reflexive property. Alright, go ahead and mark that. The triangle ABX and triangle ACX are congruent by side, side, side. And we know that angle B and angle C are congruent by CP, CTC. So that's corresponding parts of corresponding triangles congruent. Alright. Now right here we're going to prove that points on a perpendicular bisector of a line segment. So perpendicular bisector, see we have a perpendicular bisector R coming down through of a line segment are exactly those equal distance from the segment's endpoint. So we got this line segment right here, we got this line segment JD, and we have bisected it with R, and we're going to prove that RJ here and RD are equal distance. Alright, so right here I see that JS is congruent to SD. Alright, so JS is congruent to SD, and that's the definition of perpendicular bisector. Alright, and then I see that angle S is congruent to angle S, and that is also definition of perpendicular bisector. Alright, I know that RS is congruent to RS because they both share that line here. Alright, we both got 90-degree angle here. Okay. So RS is congruent to RS, and that's by the reflexive property. Alright, we know that JSR is congruent to triangle DSR by side, angle, side. Alright, so JR is congruent to DR by congruent parts, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Alright, so corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Alright, thank you.